Are these people serious? What the I wouldn't stand for that.
Here is the update on the interview I just had. So I walk in, and this older guy is at a desk, and he looks me up and down, and I go, "Hi, I'm, full name, I'm here for the interview." And he goes, "Your full name?" And I go, "Yep, that's me." He seemed a little disappointed for some reason, but I was trying to keep it cheerful and, see if I still have my chance, I guess. But no, it turns out all of a sudden he actually hired someone and had this whole elaborate backstory for this person that he supposedly just hired and is giving a try. But if that elaborate, totally real person doesn't work out, guess who's getting a call? That's right, me. I'm the second choice. That's totally gonna happen when this very real person doesn't work out.
Probably a few details here that were included by this person. And one big one is this person probably said that they're a they, them. And what employer wants to deal with a they, them? Hi, are you blah, blah, blah? Insert a very, gendered name here. And this person was like, yeah, but I'm actually, and then gave them an entirely different name. And then said, my pronouns are they, them, or something like that. And who would want to deal with that? This employer acted on his feet and was just like, I'll let you know there's an opening, but I think we're full. And I know you're not supposed to, make judgments based on somebody's, appearance, but let's be honest. People do that. And this person doesn't really look like they dressed to impress. There's a lot of piercings in this person's face. Maybe this job really wasn't the place for someone who had a lot of holes in their face. And like I said before, this person probably threw pronouns into it, and this employer probably didn't want to deal with that.
For work today, and my father said, "Are they going to let you wear that lamb hat? Really? Are they going to let you wear that?" I work at a smoke shop, sir. Can somebody tell, is this cute? Do I look stupid?
Your parents were trying to, help you. Hey, maybe you shouldn't wear this to work. Even people at a smoke shop, which seems like a more casual, chill environment, probably wouldn't want a clown working there. The crazy makeup, the multicolored cotton candy hair, the lamb headband hat that makes you look like Lil Bo Peep or something. That's more of an appropriate outfit if you are trying to get into the circus. This mom at a pride parade says that her 15-month-old baby uses they, them pronouns. Okay.
Excuse us.
How old is she?
They are 15 months old. We actually use they, them pronouns for grade until they tell us who they are. That's why you were like, who, what?
Oh, wow.
Okay, so
They.
Awesome. Well, enjoy the pride parade.
Did you say thank you?
Wait, can we just take a moment that this woman who's attending a pride parade, supposed to be a huge LGBTQ plus advocate, right, was perplexed that this woman said that her child was non-binary, social justice advocate, LGBT supporter, couldn't even comprehend that. That's how unbelievable that is. That this person right here was like, your daughter. Oh, they? Oh, okay. She couldn't even hide the surprise on her face. She couldn't even comprehend what she was hearing.
We are pulling apart this idea of sex, which is related to genitals, and gender, which is related to how you move in the world. So what you wear, how you share your identity with other people, all of those things are related to gender.
And, it's needless to say, this is some weird form of child abuse. This kid's going to grow up and start developing, hearing that they don't have a gender or a sex and that that's fake and that they get to choose what they want to be. That's a recipe for a mentally ill child growing up. I'll tell you that much. Someone in the comments said, it blows my mind that there's pregnant women right now thinking, I can't wait to take my baby to the pride parade. Yeah, what kind of clown world are we living in? Caption for this one, this woman says her non-binary partner is a middle school teacher. That just makes my skin crawl.
I have a happy story to tell you about trans kids in a public school.
Let's stop right there. I don't think I would ever start a sentence by saying, here is a happy story about trans kids.
My partner is a public middle school teacher. They were moving some tables and chairs around with their class. My partner goes, okay, I need some big, strong boys to help me move these tables. You, and you. And picked the trans kids, picked the trans boys in the class. Are these big kids? No. Are they necessarily strong? Not really. But the looks on their faces to have their teacher just like casually affirm their gender and to be like, hey, I need some boys to move some tables. You are a boy. Please come move this table. It gives me chills every time.
Yeah, it gives me chills too, but not for the reason that you would think. Also, the odds, I don't even know if I believe this, because the odds that there are 4 transgender students in one classroom, I'm no mathematician, but that seems a little odd to me. And that's scary that you have a non-binary teacher who's affirming children's delusions. They say they're not pushing their gender theory in schools, but then in their next breath, they're doing things like this. It's like teachers pressuring children into thinking that there's something that they're not. You know, they had one thought one day that I don't feel right in my body and I don't feel like I'm who I am. Probably because like they haven't like, I don't know, gained consciousness about like the world around them and who they are as a person. But the minute they feel a little like off or like maybe kind of going through some changes mentally, physically, they have a non-binary teacher who goes, oh, you're the other gender. You're a boy when you're actually a girl. And that's what's scary about public schools nowadays. So we have these things going on, I would say behind closed doors, but clearly they're happening and then they're posting them on the internet. They're posting all about it on the internet. I think it's interesting that there's 4 transgender kids in one classroom with a transgender teacher. All I'm saying is that's a little interesting to me. Coincidental, might I add.
It just occurred to me I should be recording this. This is me 1 month on testosterone. This is me 2 months injecting myself with the T virus.
This is me 3 months of committing tax evasion. This is me 4 months of running from the government for treason. This is me 5 months of planting trees and running out of things that start with the letter T. This is me 6 months on of drinking tea. This is me 7 months of eternal torment. I've lost count of how many months I've been doing this. So I think that means it's time to post this. Yup.
Why any parent would let their kid go through this, I will never be able to wrap my head around. No matter how many of these videos like I watch, I'll never understand how like a parent could be like, yeah, I'm fine with this. I support this. I endorse this. And you can notice between the first video, despite all the crazy makeup and the jewelry and the hair, between the first video and the second one, the light in this girl's eyes just like immediately, it's dead. The light is like off. 1 month on this, and this girl looked like this. That's some like heavy stuff to watch, to be honest.
I was recently hate crimes for being queer, and as a result of me being hate crimes for being queer, it ultimately led to me being fired from my job as a high school substitute teacher. I hate making content like this. I love making people laugh and smile and forget about all their troubles. I love helping people feel comfortable in their bodies and always preach that there's nothing ever wrong with being you and that you should always identify and do the things that make you happy and feel most like you. I love learning about my community, and I love helping educate others about my community too. What happened to me wasn't fair to me or to my students that I helped make a better and safer environment for every single day.
Where is this going?
Right now in America, queer teachers are under attack and are constantly being targeted and kicked out of the classrooms for being who they are and for helping students feel welcomed for who they are. I hope that by telling my story, I can make other queer teachers who have gone through similar experiences feel less alone, and that I'm able to use this as an opportunity to say goodbye to my students that I didn't get the chance to say goodbye to because that opportunity was taken away from me by a hateful, miserable person who had too much time on their hands. For us to start, we have to go back a whole year ago to when I was being targeted by hateful extremist groups and really blew up online. Particularly by that one cis lady who was accused of inciting bomb threats against schools, libraries, and hospitals, and who also just got appointed to an advisor position on the Oklahoma Educational State Department's Library Committee, which is a whole nother mess that we're not going to get into right now.
Okay, yeah, that person is clearly totally sane, and I can't see why this individual would get removed from her job. I actually can't tell that's a boy or a girl. That's the freakiest part about all of this. And this is somebody who's just craving attention. My jaw hit the floor when all of those screenshots of, oh, queer teachers are under attack. I mean, yes, because of what you're doing to children and the things you're promoting. And how are you the victims here? Some loser walks into classroom and starts telling little girls that they're actually boys and boys that they're actually girls. And somehow the queer, non-binary, two-spirited teacher is the one that's like, oh, I'm being attacked. I'm not safe in my environment. Yeah, these kids aren't safe in their environment. Wake up. Hello? Are you new?